So the last week we discussed the topic of H diagram. So let us quick revise this topic, and then after we'll discuss the next concept of this unit. H diagram. So how we can define H diagram? First, there is a definition that some properties means rules, and based on that, we can create a H diagram of the poset element. So H diagram is a graphical representation of the poset element, and each element of the poset is represented by a dot and joined by the lines according to the following rules. Okay. The first rule is there. Okay, B is the cover of A. Okay. First, we have to identify the cover element of each entry which are included in the set. Okay, means the poset element. So we'll identify cover of each entry which is included in the given set, and then after we consider the first condition is the first rule. Okay, B is the cover of A, then dot corresponding to A. Okay, appears below in the diagram, then dot corresponding to the B. Okay, so here one example is given that for S18 comma D, relation is a divide relation, that and S18 means numbers including the S18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18, the divisor of 18. Okay. So we'll identify cover of the each entry by using the divide relations. And how many elements there? There are 6 entries, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and then the 18. So first entry is there 1. So cover element of the 1. Okay. And definitions of cover element. We cannot consider A means 1 is equal to 1. Okay. Means we cannot say 1 is the cover element of 1. Clear? So we'll ignore this number, and then after we consider 2, next number is a 2, that, and we can easily say that 1 divided 2. Okay, definition of cover element. First condition is there A or B, and there is no any such entry exists as a third element C belongs to the A, which we can consider as a ARC and CRB. Okay, this is the definition of cover of the element, and that already we discussed in the last lab how we can identify cover of the each entry. Okay, so first entry is there 2, so we can easily say that 2 is the cover element. Okay, because the first condition is there 1 divide 2, it is satisfied, and now second condition is there. Okay, in between 1 and 2 there is no any third entry is there. Okay, which we can consider as a C, and we can check the ARC and the CRB relation. Okay, so there is no any third entry exists that which we can consider as a C. So 2 is the cover element of 1. Then after next number is a 3. So 3 is also cover element of 1, because the first condition is there 1 divide a 3. It is a true. And now second condition is value of C. So in between 1 and 3, which value is there? A 2. Okay. So we cannot consider 2 is the counter example of C. Okay. We cannot consider it is the counter example of C. Why? Because if we consider it, then we have to check the condition ARC and CRB. So A is here 1, D 2, and 2 divide 3. Okay, if you consider a value 2 as a C. So 1 divide 2 and 2 divide 3. So 1 divide 2 is the correct form. Okay, we can divide 2 by 1, but 2 divide 3 is incorrect form. Okay, that is not possible that we can divide 3 by 2 that. Clear? So therefore we cannot consider a 2 as the counter example of C. Okay, so there is no any third entry exists which we can consider as a C. So 3 is also the answer, and now 6 is not answer. Okay, because we can consider 2 as well as 3, which is a counter example of C. 1 divide 2, 2 divide 6. Otherwise 1 divide 3 and 3 divide 6. Clear? Then after 6, same argument you can apply that, and 18 is also not possible. So 2 and 3 is answer, and then after for a second entry 2, so 6 is the cover element, that 3 is not possible. Okay, then for a 3, 6, 9 is the answer. Clear? Then after 6, 18 is the answer. For a 9, 18 is the answer, and for 18 there is no any such entry is there which we can consider as a C. Clear? So based on that, we'll define this H diagram, and here the graph is given that the H diagram of the given data S18 comma D. So first entry is there 1, so consider the dot of 1 here, and now apply the first rule. Okay, B is the cover of A, 2 is the cover element of 1, then dot corresponding to 1 appears below in the diagram, then dot corresponding to the 2. Clear? So here 2 is the cover element of 1, then we consider dot corresponding to the 1 appears below comparison to the dot corresponding to. Clear? And similarly for a 3, 3 is also cover element of 1, so we'll consider the dot corresponding to 3 should be above comparison to the dot corresponding to the 1. Clear? And if A is the cover element of B, otherwise B is a cover element of 1, then we have to join by this two element by the line segment. So connect 2 with 1, 3 with 1, okay, that is by the line segment. And next number is a 6, so consider place of the 6 here, that should be the above comparison to the place of the 2, okay. Now 6 is the cover element of 2, so connect 6 to the 2, and for a 3, 2 entries there, 6 and 9. Place of 6 is already defined, now consider the place of 6, place of 9, that should be above comparison to the 3, okay, place of the 3. So connect 3 to 6, 3 to 9 by the line segment. And now 18 is the cover element of 6 and 9 both. So consider the place of 18 here. Okay, and connect 6 to 18 and 9 to 18. Clear? So this is called a hash diagram of the poset element. Poset element here is 18 and relation is the divide relation. Clear? Why it is called the poset element? Because 18 comma D satisfy all the three conditions of partially ordered set. It is reflexive, antisymmetric, and transitive. So therefore, we can say such entry are called a poset element. Clear? So this is called hash diagram. That topic we was discussed in the last lab. There is second example, P of a subset. First, you have to create, you have to identify the cover element, and based on that, we can create such type of set. Okay. And then after S72 comma D, first you have to define the S72, and then after check cover element of each entry. Okay, this is a set we have, and based on that, we'll identify the S diagram in such form. Clear? So this is just relation only. It is a relation between the poset element. Okay, and it is a one types of graph also. Clear? The elements are known as the vertices, and connection between these vertices are known as the edges. Okay, so it is also called the graph theory portion. Okay, that is the fourth one. That is an exercise part, I think. One or two example that I was given to the exercise, I think is completed. And now today we'll discuss a lattice as a partially ordered set. Okay, the topic name is lattice as a poset. So to define the definition of lattice as a poset, first we'll define this four definition. First is a lower bound of the given set, then after greatest lower bound, okay, upper bound and the least upper bound. Clear? These four definitions we have to define that to identify, to define the definition of lattice as a poset. The first definition is the lower bound. So how we can define the lower bound? Clear? So data is here. A R be the poset. A is any set, R is any relation, is a partially ordered set here, and B is a subset of A. Clear? We consider one set that which is a part of A, means B is a subset of A. Then X belongs to A. Okay, any element X belongs to A is called lower bound of B. Okay, X belongs to A. Any element you can consider that, any X you can consider belongs to A, is called the lower bound of B if X or Y is satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Okay, for all value of Y, means Y belongs to B, for all value of the B, if X related to Y is satisfied, then we can say that X is called a lower bound of a B. Clear? Which conditions you have to check that? X, that you have to consider as a lower bound, and if it is satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Okay, Y की सभी वैल्यू के लिए अगर ये ट्रू है, तो we can say that such X that we consider from the A is called the lower bound. So let us consider one counter example here, and after that we'll define the greatest lower bound. So here one example is given that n less than or equal to be a poset, and B is the subset of n. Okay, entries in the B are 4, 6, 8, and 10, and we can easily say that n means set of natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. And B is equal to the 5, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, this is B, and it is easily verified that B is a subset of N. Clear? AR means the N less than or equal to is a poset, and here relation is R equal to the less than or equal to relation is given there. Clear? Less than or equal to. And now we have to identify the lower bound of B. Okay, which element we can consider as a lower bound of the B. Okay, so starting of the N is a 1 here. Okay, starting of the N, that is a value 1 there. So our first choice of value of X, that is a 1. Okay, X equal to 1, and you have to check that here X or Y means X related to the Y, and here relation is given that less than or equal to, and Y that you have to consider from the B. Okay, Y belongs to B. For every Y belongs to B, if X less than or equal to Y satisfied, then we can say that such X is known as is called a lower bound. Okay, your first possible answer, that is a 1. Okay, because starting values of N, that is a 1 there. So we'll consider X equal to 1, that is our possible answer, and let us check that can we say it is a lower bound or not. So here we consider X equal to 1. Okay, and you have to check that X equal to 1 is a lower bound or not. Okay, so the formations will consider as a 1 less than or equal to Y. Okay, 1 less than or equal to Y, and now replace 1 by 1 value of Y. 4 values only, 4, 6, 8, and 10. First replace a 4, so 1 less than or equal to 4, that is a correct. Okay, then after 1 less than or equal to 6 is also correct. 1 less than or equal to 8, and 1 less than or equal to 10. So for all value of Y, okay, for all value of Y in B, 1 less than or equal to Y is the correct form. So we can say 1 is the lower bound of a B. Okay, then after second choice, X equal to 2. Okay, second number is there, X equal to 2. So let us check for the X equal to 2. Replace a 2, 2 less than or equal to Y. So now replace 1 by 1 value of Y, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2 less than or equal to 4, 2 less than or equal to 6, 2 less than or equal to 8, and then after 2 less than or equal to 10. Correct. Okay, for all this value of Y, 2 less than or equal to Y, it is a correct form. So we can say that 2 is also the lower bound of the B. Okay, then after third entry is the X equal to 3. So let us check for X equal to 3, and just replace here X equal to 3. So 3 less than or equal to Y. Okay, 4, 6, 8, 10. So for all this value of Y, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3 less than or equal to Y is the correct form. So we can also say 3 is also called a lower bound of B. Okay, now next number is a 4. If we consider X equal to 4, okay, here just use X equal to 4, replace here. Now 4 less than or equal to Y. So first entry of the B is a 4. Okay, and there is equality there. Okay, there is equality here, 4 less than or equal to 4. Equality is there, therefore we can say that this condition, this form is a correct form. Okay, if I remove the equality, only strictly less than, only strictly less than. So for this case, 1, 2, and 3 are only possible value. Clear? That is answer only. But here it is a less than or equal to is given that. So we can also consider 4 is the possible answer. Okay, 4 less than or equal to 4 is correct. Then after 4, 6, 8, 10, obviously it will be the correct that 4 less than or equal to 6, 4 less than or equal to 8, and 10. Clear? So 4 is also answer. Why it is answer? Because the equality is there, therefore it will be the true. Okay, 4 less than or equal to 4. If I remove the equality, only strictly less than. Okay, if condition is given that only strictly less than, then it is not a true. Clear? And if you consider a 5, so 5 is not possible value that. Why it is not possible answer? Because if you consider here 5, so first value of B is a 4 here. So 5 less than or equal to 4, that is incorrect. Okay, so it is not a true for all this value of Y. Clear? So after 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so on, that not will be the answer. Okay, only 4 value we have, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is known as a lower bound of the given set. Okay, lower bound of the B. It depends on the B. If we change the B, okay, if we change the b 4, 6, 8, 10, then this answer also will be changed. Okay, so it depends, this answer is depends on this value of b, which value is given in this b. Clear? So this is a answer of lower bound, and now let us check the greatest lower bound. So we'll use this value to identify the greatest lower bound. Okay, means the greatest value in this answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 choices we have, and these are known as a lower bound. Clear? And now among that, which one is the greatest value? So 4 is the greatest value there. Okay, comparison to the 1, 2, and 3. So we can say that 4 is called the greatest lower bound. It is known as a GLB. Clear? And definitions for GLB is here. Okay, A, R be the poset and B is a subset of A. Then X belongs to A is called the greatest lower bound of B if the first condition is here. Okay, X is a lower bound. So here 4 is a lower bound. And if any A, okay, A is any other lower bound, then we can check that A related to the X. Okay, A R X. What does it mean? Okay, here 4 I consider the GLB. So we can easily check that 3 less than or equal to 4, 2 less than or equal to 4, and 1 less than or equal to 4. Okay, A R X means A less than or equal to X should be satisfied. Clear? So therefore we can say that 4 is called a greatest lower bound. Clear? So first we have to identify the lower bound, and based on this answer, okay, we can directly say that okay, this value is the greatest value comparison to remaining all. So this is known as a GLB. Okay, this is called the greatest lower bound. Clear? So X belongs to A is called the lower bound of B if X related to Y for all Y belongs to B. ठीक है, Y की सभी वैल्यू के लिए कंडीशंस वेरीफाई होनी चाहिए. अगर कोई एक वैल्यू के लिए नहीं है, तो we cannot say such X that we consider as a lower bound. Okay, is the answer. So it is a definition of lower bound and the greatest lower bound and his counter example. And next is there this answer of lower bound 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the greatest lower bound is equal to the 4. Next is a upper bound and the least upper bound. So upper bound definition is here. A R be the poset and B is a subset of A. When X belongs to A is called the upper bound of B if Y are X for all Y belongs to B. Okay, in the lower bound we have X R Y, but in upper bound we have Y R X. It should be satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Clear? So therefore we can say such X, if it is satisfy the condition Y R X for all Y belongs to B, is called the upper bound. Clear? So let us consider one example that is similar example that we discussed in the lower bound case. N less than or equal to, B is a poset and B is same here 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, and the values of N include here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. This is a B here 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, and R is equal to here less than or equal to, and you have to identify here upper bound. Okay, so we'll consider X, value of X from the N, and we'll say this X is lower bound if Y less than or equal to X is satisfied for all Y belongs to B. Okay, for all Y belongs to B, if this condition is satisfied, then we can say that this X is called the upper bound. Clear? So let us consider such X. So here in this B, okay, which is a bigger value there, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so 10 is the last value. Clear? 10 is the last value. So we have to identify its upper bound. Clear? So after 10, which number is exists in the N? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on. So this our possible answer. Clear? So let us check. Let us start with this number. Okay. First number considered as X equal to 10. Why we cannot consider X equal to 9? Because 9 is not possible value. That 9 is not the upper bound. Why it is not upper bound? If you consider 9, X equal to 9, let us take, and then after we'll check for the 10. X equal to 9, and consider here a 9. Clear? And now replace one by one value of Y. First replace a 4, 4 less than or equal to 9. Then after 6, 6 less than or equal to 9. It is correct. Then after 8 less than or equal to 9, that is also correct. And if we replace a 10, so 10 less than or equal to 9. Okay, 10 is a bigger value comparison to the 9, or inequality here less than or equal to b. So 10 less than or equal to 9, that is incorrect. Clear? So we cannot say 9 is the upper bound. Clear? So after 9, which number is there in the set of natural value? That is a 10. And now replace a 10 here. So check for all this value of y, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So 4 less than or equal to 10, 6 less than or equal to 10, 8 less than or equal to 10, and 10 less than or equal to 10. Okay, less than or equal to, equality is there. Therefore, we can say that 10 is also, means 10 is the upper bound of the given data, of the given set. Clear why it is true? Because here equality is there. If I remove the equality, only strictly less than in the given case, okay, in the given question, then 10 is not upper bound. Clear? So here it is, equality is there, less than or equal to condition is there. Therefore, we can consider 10 is the answer. Clear? So first is a 10, then after next number is 11. So 11 is also answer that, okay, x equal to 11, and just consider 11 here. Now replace one by one value of y, 4, 6, 8 and 10. तो y की सभी वैल्यू के लिए वो कंडीशन ट्रू होगी. ठीक है, 4 लेस देन इक्वल टू 11, 6 लेस देन इक्वल टू 11, 8 less than or equal to 11, and 10 less than or equal to 11. Okay, so it is a true for all such value of y. So therefore we can consider 11 is also called upper bound. Clear? So 10, then after 11, then after 12, okay, 13, 14, 15, 16 up to the infinity. So this all possible values we have, which are called the upper bound of the given set. Okay, upper bound of the B. Again, I repeat that depends on the relation and depends on the B. Which subset is mentioned in the question, which relation is mentioned in the question. Okay, if I consider here D in place of less than or equal to, then this answer will be changed. As per the divide relations, we have to verify the condition. Clear? But here less than or equal to condition that. So based on that conditions, we can consider the answer as a 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are the upper bound of the given set. Clear? And now based on that, we'll identify the least upper bound. So how we can identify least upper bound? So least means the lowest value, least value in this answer. Which one is the lowest value? Lowest value is the 10. Okay. So 10 is called the LUB, means the least upper bound. And why it is? Because it satisfies the definition condition. AR be the poset, B is a subset of A, and X belongs to A is called the least upper bound. Okay, X belongs to A is called the least upper bound of B if the first condition is there. X should be the upper bound. Okay, X is the upper bound of B, and if A is any other upper bound of B, then X or A should be satisfied. Clear? If A is any other upper bound, so other upper bound is here 11, 12, 13, 14 and so on. So we can easily check that 10 less than or equal to 11, then after 10 less than or equal to 12, 10 less than or equal to 13, 14, 15 and so on. Okay, X or A, it is satisfied. So we can say that 10 is the LUB, means the least upper bound. Clear? So this is where we can identify the answer of the LUB and GLB, okay, upper bound and the lower bound. And now let us consider another example based on the divide relations, and let us check the answer of the divide relation. Okay, data is here. Just 1 minute. Data is there n comma d. Okay, and the relation is the divide relation, set is a natural number, and subset is here B, that is the 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Okay, 5 value is there, and we can easily verify that B is a subset of n. Clear? N include the natural value, all the perfect values there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to the infinity. Clear? This is n. And now identify the upper bound, okay, means a UB, then after LUB, okay, least upper bound, then after lower bound LB, and the greatest lower bound GLB. Okay, so these four data you have to derive here based on the relation. So divide relation is given that in this previous example there is less than or equal to relation is given there. So how we can identify the upper bound, lower bound based on the divide relation? Clear? Same definitions will apply here. Okay, for upper bound, we will consider x belongs to the n, and we'll say it is upper bound if which condition is there? Y r x. Okay, means y divide x for all y belongs to b. If it is satisfied, then we can say that such x is called the upper bound of a b. Okay, it's called the upper bound of the b. So values in the b is there 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. ओके, और हमें x किस में चूज करना है? n में से कि जो y की सभी वैल्यू से डिवाइड हो. ठीक है, y डिवाइड x, ऐसा x आपको वहां पे चूज करना है. एंड हाउ मेनी वैल्यूज ऑफ y? दैट 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. तो ऐसा x आपको वहां पे चूज करना है जो 2 से भी डिवाइड हो, 4 से भी डिवाइड हो, 6 से भी डिवाइड हो, 8 से और 10 से. ठीक है, so is there any number in this set of natural line which is divided by 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10? Yes, anyone have the answer? Which number we can consider here which is divided by 2, 4, 6 and 10? Let us consider one example which is not answer here, but based on that you will get the idea. Let us take x equal to 100. Okay, x equal to 100, and let us check this condition. Y divide 100. Clear? Y divide 100. Now replace one by one value of y. First replace a 2. So 2 divide 100. That is the correct. ठीक है, 100 को आप 2 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो. Next number is a 4. 4 divide 100. That is also true. ठीक है, 25 is the answer. Then after 6. 6 divide 100. That is not a true. ठीक है, 100 को आप 6 से डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते. Therefore, we cannot consider 100 is the upper bound of the given set. Clear? So is anyone have answer? Which number we can consider here which is divided by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Which number, which suitable values we have in this set of natural number which we can consider here upper bound? Yes, 100 is not possible. ठीक है, तो 50 तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं होगा. तो नेक्स्ट आफ्टर 100 कंसिडर 1, 1, 0. okay, then after consider 1, 2, 0 and so on. Which is the answer? Yes, anyone have idea? Any answer? Any number you have which we can consider here which is divided by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Yes, Umang, Parth, Margiben. Yes, which number we can consider? Umang, Umesh. 100 पॉसिबल नहीं है. ठीक है, तो उसके बाद का कोई नंबर यूज करो. ठीक है, कैन यू कंसिडर 120, 120? कैन यू कंसिडर 120? yes, is it correct or not? 120 को आप 2 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो, 120 को आप 4 से डिवाइड कर सकते हो, 6 से भी कर सकते हैं. कैन यू डिवाइड 120 by 8? यस, इट इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. ठीक है, एंड 10 से भी डिवाइड कर सकते हो 120 by 10. क्लियर? सो 120 इज द फर्स्ट सॉल्यूशन. कंसिडर हियर x equal to 120. okay, x equal to 120 and check for y divide 120. ठीक है, now replace one by one value of y. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. क्लियर? पहले 2 रिप्लेस करो, देन आफ्टर 4 एंड आफ्टर 6, 8 एंड 10. तो ये कैसा नंबर है हमारे पास फ्रॉम द नेचुरल लाइन which is divided by this all these values of b. Clear? So 120 is the upper bound. Clear? Then next number तो 120 है तो ऑब्वियसली 140 तो नहीं होगा, ठीक है, 160 भी नहीं होगा। कौन सा नंबर आएगा नेक्स्ट नंबर, इसका मल्टीपल, ठीक है। 120 का मल्टीपल क्या होगा, दैट इज 240, क्लियर। 240 अगर 120 सभी से डिवाइड है तो ऑब्वियसली 240 भी सभी 5 नंबर से डिवाइड होगा, क्लियर। तो 240 इज द आंसर। द नेक्स्ट नंबर विल बी 360 एंड सो ऑन, ठीक है। तो 120 का मल्टीपल आप यूज करते जाओ, दिस विल बी द upper bound of the b, ठीक है, which use the divide relations for all this value of b. So this is the answer of upper bound. And now list upper bound. तो LUB क्या होगा, list upper bound, that is a 120, ठीक है, the lowest value among that 120. And now find a lower bound, ठीक है। So what is the definition of lower bound? Okay, here we consider x divide y form, ठीक है, for all y belongs to b. अगर y की सभी वैल्यू के लिए x डिवाइड y ट्रू है तो वी कैन से दैट x इज कॉल्ड द लोअर बाउंड, ठीक है। तो स्टार्टिंग नंबर कौन सा है, दैट शुड बी द लोअर बाउंड of 1. तो कंसीडर x इक्वल टू 1, तो 1 डिवाइड y एंड नाउ यूज द वैल्यूज ऑफ y हियर 2 4 6 8 10. तो 1 डिवाइड 2, 1 डिवाइड 4, 1 डिवाइड 6, 1 डिवाइड 8, 1 डिवाइड 10, दैट इज करेक्ट, ठीक है। तो 1 इज द लोअर बाउंड, okay. Then after for a 2, so 2 divide 2, 2 divide 4, 2 divide 6, 2 divide 8, 2 divide 10, it is also correct, clear. So 2 is also the answer, the lower bound. And now next number is a 3, so we cannot consider 3 is the answer. Why? Because 2 divide 3 is not possible, ठीक है, sorry, 3 divide 2, 3 divide 4, it is not possible, that means it is not a true, okay. 3 को आप 2 से डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते, 4 को आप 3 से डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते, so 1 and 2 is the only possible answer, ठीक है। And now the greatest lower bound, GLB, what is the answer, the 2, clear. Is there any doubt in this topic to anyone? Yes, is it clear, is there any doubt? Remaining student, is there any problem, any question? Kenil, Iva, Jai, Janice, Margiben, Ruvin, Vachan, yes, any problem, any question? Okay, good. So next topic is the definition of lattice as a poset. Okay, lattice as a poset, not only poset, we'll consider the lattice as a poset. Means we'll define now definition of lattices, okay, based on the partially ordered set. So first, AR would be the poset, okay. A is any set, R is any relation. A poset AR is called the lattices. Means a poset AR is called the lattice as a poset if GLB of AB means the greatest lower bound of two element A and B, and LUB of two number means the least upper bound of two element A and B are in the A again, ठीक है, where all element AB belongs to A, ठीक है. We have any set is given that here A, and we consider all pair means all AB belongs to the A. We have to check here GLB of AB, okay, and LUB of AB for all such possible pair of the given set, ठीक है. The answer of GLB of the two number and LUB of this two element A and B should belongs to the A again, ठीक है. So if it is satisfied, then we can say that this AR is called the lattice as a poset. क्या चेक करना है हमें, GLB of the AB and LUB of the AB for all possibility of A comma B, ठीक है. Answer should also exist, okay, belongs to the A. If it is verified, then we can say that AR is called the lattice as a poset, ठीक है, AR is called the lattice as a poset. First it should be the poset, means it should satisfy the reflexive, antisymmetry and transitive condition, and then after we can check it is lattice as a poset or not. So for this you have to check the two conditions, GLB of AB and LUB of AB. If it is again exists, belongs to the A, then we can say that AR is called lattice as a poset. Clear? And for that we have its relation, means it is symbolical form. AR is a poset, and for AB belongs to A, GLB of AB and LUB of AB so it belongs to the A again. Okay, that is meaning of that. And we have such type of relations, and for that we'll define such condition. Okay, poset AR for the element AB belongs to A, we'll use this binary operation, that star and ring sum. Okay, so for a two number AB belongs to A, for two element AB belongs to A, okay, we'll consider GLB of AB, that is equal to A star B. Okay, star is a binary operation, that, and GLB of AB, that is equal to A star B. A star B means GLB of AB. Okay, and LUB of AB is equal to A ring sum B. Okay, that is symbol is a sum here, and there is a ring there, so it is called ring sum. Okay, ring sum, A ring sum B means LUB of AB. Okay, so LUB of AB is equal to A ring sum B. That is a notations for the GLB and the LUB. And now we have the standard relation in this question. Okay, n comma d, n comma less than or equal to P of a subset. So standard relations we have. So based on that, we'll define the GLB and LUB answer. Okay, means how we can define GLB for a divide relation, how we can define GLB for less than or equal to relation, similarly for LUB and so on. Okay, and same for a subset relations, how we can define GLB of two element and LUB of two element. Okay, so for GLB of AB, we'll identify GCD of the two number. Okay, greatest common divisor. And to derive the LUB of A and B, that is equal to the LCM of AB, means the least common multiple. Okay, so we'll introduce GCD and LCM to check GLB of AB and LUB of AB for which relation? Divide relation. Okay, n comma d, s18 comma d. Okay, n comma d, s18 comma d, s12 comma d, any set is given that, and with the divide relations, and we have to check the lattice is a poset or not. So for this case, GLB can be identified by GCD and LUB can be identified by LCM. Okay, and then after second relation is there, less than or equal to. So for n comma less than or equal to, s18 comma less than or equal to. Okay, so for less than or equal to condition, we'll use the GLB of AB, that is equal to minimum of AB, minimum value. Okay, in the A and B, and LUB of AB means maximum of A and B, minimum and maximum for less than or equal to relation. And now for a subset relation, GLB of AB, that is equal to A intersection B, and LUB of AB, that is equal to A union B. Why we consider this type of mathematics rule here? Because in this set we have the numbers here. Here it is subset relation, so there is a set that, so we cannot identify GLB of this two set. Okay, we can identify intersection and union of the set only. Here we cannot identify product. Okay, means GLB of AB and LUB of AB directly. We need such extra mathematical rule that to derive the answer, okay, of the set theory. So we'll use GLB of AB as A intersection B and LUB of AB as A union B, means आपको उसका union और intersection करना. And if this answer GCD of and LCM of AB, minimum and maximum, A intersection B, A union B, it is again in the given set, that is the A here, let us take, it is again belongs to the A, then we can say that is n comma d, n comma less than or equal to, otherwise P of A comma subset are called lattice as a poset. Okay, so these three standard relations we have, that you have to we'll use it to derive the GLB and LUB for the example. Okay, star means GLB, A star B, and A ring sum B means LUB. For divide, GCD and LCM. For a less than or equal to, minimum and maximum, and for a subset, intersection and union. ओके, इतना इसमें से आपको याद रखना है। नाउ लेट अस कंसीडर एन एग्जांपल S30, D, और आपको चेक करना है, प्रूव करना है लेटाइस इज अ पोसेट। ठीक है, इफ आई रिमूव द लेटाइस वर्ड, ठीक है, लेटाइस, प्रूव दैट इट इज अ पोसेट। तो पोसेट हम कैसे प्रूव करेंगे? तो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू चेक द रिफ्लेक्सिव कंडीशन, देन आफ्टर एंटीसिमेट्रिक एंड देन आफ्टर ट्रांजिस्टिव। ठीक है, तो पहले आपको ये प्रूव करना है, पहले आपको उसको पोसेट है या नहीं वो प्रूव करना है, बिकॉज इन द स्टार्टिंग ऑफ दिस सेट इफ आई कंसिडर पोसेट S30, D, okay, is the lattice is a poset or not? So there is no any need to verify the partially ordered set. ठीक है, आपको सिर्फ दो ही कंडीशन चेक करनी है, GLB और LUB, बट यहाँ पे पोसेट नहीं लिखा है। ठीक है, ओनली गिवन दैट S30, D is a lattice is a poset or not. तो पहले आपको पार्सली ऑर्डर सेट प्रूव करना है। ठीक है, इन सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन। तो फर्स्ट प्रूव द पोसेट मीन्स we can easily prove it. Okay, reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive relation on S30. So try to solve it. Okay, that type of questions we already discussed in this partially ordered set condition. Student can easily prove that D is a reflexive, antisymmetric, transitive relation on S30. So here it is a leave. Okay, LEAV. Leave it for U. Clear? So try to solve it, and it is easy to verify that S30, D is reflexive, S30, D is antisymmetric, and S30, D is a transitive. Okay, so just try it by yourself, and after that we'll check lattice is a poset or not. Okay, so for that we'll now consider GLB of AB, which relation is given that here, divide relation, and for all AB belongs to S30, GLB of AB that is equal to GCD of AB, and LUB of AB that is equal to the LCM of AB. Okay, least common multiple and greatest common divisor. And how we can derive it means how we can identify GCD of two number and LCM. Let us check it here. So first S30 is required. Okay, so derive the S30, and how many element in the S30? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Okay, these entries are the divisor of S30. And now for all AB belongs to S30, हमें क्या चेक करना है? GCD of the two number. So how we can manage all such pair? Okay, means how many pair is can be defined from the S30. So for that we prepare this type of table. Okay, here you have to write all such number which is included in the S30. It is a 1, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30 as a row. Okay, and similarly as a column. Clear? That is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. And now consider the cross product form. Okay, consider this first number and make it pair with 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Okay, and check the GCD of this pair. Clear? So first entry is there 1. Okay, 1, 1 की पेयर हुई A, B. तो व्हाट इज द GCD ऑफ 1, 1? उसमें ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन डिवाइजर 1 ही है। ठीक है, 1 क्रॉस 1 एंड 1 क्रॉस 1. क्लियर? तो 1 इज द आंसर. द नेक्स्ट नंबर इज 2. तो मेक अ पेयर विथ 1 and 2 means A equal to 1, B equal to 2. So which number is the greatest GCD of the 1 and 2, between 1 and 2? So we can consider 1 cross 1 and factor of 2 is a 2 cross 1. ठीक है, तो उसमें कॉमन डिवाइजर क्या है? ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन डिवाइजर. विच इज अ कॉमन डिवाइजर? फर्स्ट कॉमन है 1 और वही ग्रेटेस्ट है. ठीक है, तो आंसर इज ऑल्सो 1. हियर इट इज अ 1. ठीक है, एंड देन आफ्टर फॉर अ 3, तो चेंज द नंबर 1, 3. सेम थिंग्स 1 क्रॉस 1 एंड 3 क्रॉस 1. तो कॉमन डिवाइजर इज 1 दैट एंड विच इज ऑल्सो नोन एज अ ग्रेटेस्ट, ठीक है। तो जीसीडी of between 1 and 3, that is a 1, 1 with 5, that is also 1, 1 with 6, that is a 1, 1 with 10, 1 cross 1, 10 cross 1. So 1 is the common divisor. So 1 is the answer. 1 with 15, that is a 1, 1 with 30, that is also clear. So first identify this row entry. All entries are 1 and that you have to place as a column, first column, ठीक है। तो जो भी आंसर आपको यहाँ पे मिला है वो आपको यहाँ पे कॉलम में रिप्लेस कर देना है, ठीक है। दैट विल बी ऑल्सो सेम, क्लियर। सो दैट इज कंप्लीट एंड नाउ चेंज द नंबर 2 and make it pair with 2 with 1, that is already defined answer here. Consider 2 with 2, 2 with 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, clear. So here 2 comma 2, which number is the greatest common divisor? Factor of 2, that is a 2 cross 1 and next number is also 2, that is a 2 cross 1. तो उसमें कॉमन डिवाइजर 2 और 1 दोनों है, ठीक है। और उसमें से ग्रेटेस्ट नंबर कौन सा है? दैट इज अ 2, तो आंसर विल बी द 2, ओके। नाउ 2 with 3, 2 और 3 में कॉमन डिवाइजर क्या है? 2 into 1 and 3 into 1, so 1 is the common divisor. So between 2 and 3 answer is a 1. Now 2 with 5, so 1 is the common divisor, okay, answer is a 1. 2 with 6, 2 और 6, ठीक है, 2 comma 6, so 2 into 1 and 3 into 2, so which number is a common? 2 is the common, okay, and this is also the greatest common divisor, so answer is a 2 here, okay. Then after 2 with 10, so 2 into 1 and 5 into 2, okay, 10 ka factor, 5 into 2, so again 2 is the common there, clear. So answer is a 2. And now 2 with 15, only 1 is possible value as a common divisor. And 2 with 30, 2 into 1 and 15 into 2, clear, 15 into 2, that is 30, so 2 is the again common, so answer is a 2, ठीक है। Now use this row value, second row value, that is a 2 1 1 2 2 1 2, that you have to use in the second column, that is a 2 1 1 2 2 and 1 2, okay, that will be same again, you can also verify it there. Now change the number 3 and make it pair with 3 with 3, so 3 into 1, 3 into 1, 3 is the common greatest divisor, so answer is a 3. Now 3 with 5, okay, this number, so there is 1 is only possible common divisor, 3 into 1 and 5 into 1, clear, so 1 is the answer. Now 3 with 6, 3 with 6, 3 into 1 and 3 into 2, so 3 is the common divisor, answer is a 3. Now 3 with 10, तो 3 और 10 में कोई रिलेशन नहीं है, ठीक है, 3 into 1 10 into 1, 1 is the common divisor there, so answer is a 1. 3 with 15, so 3 into 1 5 into 3 is a 15, so 3 is the common divisor. And then after 3 with 30, so 3 into 1 and 10 into 3 is a 30, so 3 is the answer, clear. So third row is also complete. And now use this number of the third row in the third column, that is a 1 3 1 3 and 3, clear. Use this value in the third column and repeat that. And now change the number, that is a 5, and make it pair 5 with a 5, okay. So 5 with 5, 5 into 1 5 into 1, 5 is the common greatest divisor. 5 or 6, 5 into 1 6 into 1, so 1 is the answer. 5 और 6 में 1 ही common divisor है. 5 और 10 में common divisor क्या है? 5, ठीक है, is also greatest, so 5 is the answer. And then after 5 or 15, 5 into 1 5 into 3, so 5 is the common divisor. Then 5 and 30, 5 into 1 6 into 5 is a 30, so 5 is the answer, clear. And use this value of the fourth row in the fourth column, that is a 1 5 5 and 5, so use it here 1 5 5 and 5, clear. And now for a 6, so 6 with 6, that is answer is a 6. 6 with 10, 3 into 2, okay, 6 with 10 का आंसर आपको निकालना है. 6 means 3 into 2 और 10 means 5 into 2, ठीक है. तो 2 is the common divisor, clear, 2 is the answer. And then after 6 with 15, so 6 with 15 में common क्या है? 3 into 2 and 5 into 3, so 3 is the answer, क्लियर। एंड 6 विथ 30, तो 6 और 30 में कॉमन क्या होगा, 6 होगा, 6 into 5 is 30 and 6 into 1 is a 6. Clear? So 6 is the answer, and use this value as a 6236 as a column 26236. Clear? So this is the answer. And now consider 10 with 10. So answer is a 10. 10 with 15, तो 10 और 15 में कॉमन क्या है, 5 कॉमन वैल्यू है, ठीक है। एंड 10 और 30 में कॉमन क्या है, 10 into 1 and 10 into 30, 10 into 3, that is 30. So 10 is the divisor, common divisor. So 10, 5, 10. So use it here, 10, 5 and 10. Clear? And then after 15, तो 15 with 15 का आंसर आएगा 15, और 15 with 30 का आंसर क्या आएगा, that is also 15. Okay, so right is also 15 here. And now 30 with 30, so 30 और 30 में common divisor 30 होगा, which is the greatest, ठीक है। So this way we can derive the GCD of all such possible pair AB belongs to S30. So is there any doubt in this table to anyone? How we can calculate GCD of two number? Is there any doubt to anyone right now? Yes, remaining students, is there any doubt in this table? GCD of the two number that you would derive here. Okay. And now check the answer of this table. Okay? Check the answer of this table. All these answer are belongs to the S30. Okay? All this value, that is answer is a 1 is repeated there, 2 is repeated, 5 is repeated, 6 is repeated, 10 is repeated, 15 repeated. So all this value that is included in this box are belongs to the S30. There is no any such other value we have which is not a part of S30. Okay, so S30 में 7 नहीं है, so here we are not derive answer is a 7. Okay, 25 नहीं है, so 25 is not is the GCD of any two number. ठीक है, तो all this value which is included in this all box are the part of S30, means it is belongs to the S30. So therefore we can say that GCD of AB means the GLB of AB, where AB belongs to S30, are belongs to the S30. Okay, so first condition is proved, and now let us check the second condition. And for that we have to derive the second table similar way, but here we will derive the LCM of the two number. Okay, so same table you have to prepare. Consider the row as all entry of the S30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30, and then after consider the column 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Clear? And now consider the first value 1 and make it pair with all such value which is considered in the row 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Okay, and here LCM means least common multiple. Least common multiple, अगर कोई common value है प्रोडक्ट में तो उसको आपको एक ही बार यूज करना है एंड फाइंड इट्स प्रोडक्ट. ठीक है, फाइंड इट्स प्रोडक्ट. फॉर एग्जांपल 2 and 6 का हमें एलसीएम निकालना है. ठीक है, 2 and 6, तो आंसर क्या होगा, तो फर्स्ट कंसिडर इट फैक्टर 2 into 1 और 6 का फैक्टर होगा 3 into 2. क्लियर? तो यहाँ पे 2 जो है वो 2 बार रिपीट हो रहा है. ठीक है, 2 is repeated in the product of 2, factor of 2, and 2 is repeated in the factor of 6. तो उस 2 को आपको एक ही बार यूज करना है. ठीक है, तो फॉर्मेशन कैसा बनेगा, 1 into 2 into 3. Clear? 1 into 2 into 3, then answer is equal to the 6. So this 6 is called the LCM of 2 and 6. ठीक है, 6 is called the LCM of 2 and 6. Let's consider another example. 3 and 15 का LCM आपको निकालना है. तो आंसर क्या होगा, 3 into 1 is factor of 3 और 15 का फैक्टर क्या होगा, that is a 5 into 3. क्लियर? 3 into 1, 5 into 3. तो 3 जो है 2 बार रिपीट हो रहा है. ठीक है, लिस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल, कॉमन मल्टीपल को आपको लिस्ट करना है. ठीक है, सो here we get 1 into 3 into 5. Okay, so that is again 15 we have. So here we have the value is a 1 and make it pair with 1. So 1 with 1, our least common multiple kya hoga? That is a 1 itself. Clear? And then after 1 with 2, 1 cross 1 and 2 cross 1. So product kya hoga? 1 cross 1 into 2. Okay, 1 into 2 means a 2. Answer is a 2. 1 with 3 ka LCM hoga 3. 1 with 5. Okay, 1 and 5. So 1 cross 1 and 5 cross 1. So product 1 into 5 hoga, ठीक है, means 5. Then after 1 with 6 it is 6, 1 with 10 it is a 10. Then after 15 and 30, and use this value, okay, of this row as a column. So it is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Clear? It is complete. Now change the number 2 and make it pair 2 with 2. और 2 with 2 का LCM होगा 2 into 1 and 2 into 1. So it is a 2 that, clear. And then after 2 with 3, 2 with a 3, what is answer? 2 into 1 and 3 into 1. ठीक है, 2 and 3. So उसका फैक्टर होगा 2 into 1, 3 into 1. तो 1 दो बार रिपीट हो रहा है, तो यूज इट ओनली वन टाइम. So it will become 2 into 3 into 1, and answer will be 6. Clear? So 2 and 6 का LCM होगा 6. Sorry, 2 and 3 का LCM होगा 6. Then after 2 with 5, okay, 2 with 5. So it will be 2 into 1 and 5 into 1. So it will be 2 into 5 into 1, means a 10. Clear? And 2 with 6, LCM will be 6. Clear? Then after 2 with 10, so 2 with 10 का LCM क्या होगा? Okay, it will be here 2 into 1 and 10 will be right as a 5 into 2. Clear? So consider 2 one time, 2 into 1 into 5. So answer will be 10. Okay? Then after 2 with 15, so 2 into 1 and 15 into 1. So it will be right as a 1 into 2 into 15. So answer is 30. Clear? And then after 2 with 30, 2 into 1 and 15 into 2. तो 2 एक ही बार यूज करना है, तो 15 के साथ 2 एक बार आएगा, तो आंसर क्या होगा? 15 into 2 is a 30. Clear? So this is the data for number 2, and use this value 6, 10, 6, 10, 30, 30 in this second column. 6, 10, 6, 10, 30 and 30. Okay, that will be same also. And now the third row is there 3. So 3 with 3 का LCM होगा 3. 3 with 5, so 3 into 1 and 5 into 1. So that will be 3 into 5 into 1. Clear? So it is a 15. And then after 3 with 6, answer is a 6. 3 with 10, okay, 3 or 10 का LCM. So why it is a 30 here? 3 into 1 and 10 will be right as a 10 into 1. Okay. So common multiple 1 है, so it will be right 3 into 10 into 1, and that is a 30. Clear? And then after 3 with 15, it is a 15. 3 with 30, it is 30. And use this value 15, 6, 30, 15, 30 in this column. Clear? Now change the number 5. So 5 with 5 का LCM होगा 5. 5 with 6 का होगा 30. 5 with 10 का होगा 10. That is a 15 and 30. And use this value 30, 10, 15 and 30 in this fourth column. And then after number 6, so 6 with 6 का LCM होगा 6. Then after 30, 6 with 10 का LCM. Okay, 6 और 10 में common है 2. 6 will be right as a 3 into 2 and 10 is right as a 5 into 2. ठीक है, तो LCM क्या बनेगा? 3 into 2 into 5. Clear? 3 into 2 into 5. Therefore 6 और 10 का LCM होगा 30. Clear? 5 into 2 into 3, that is 30. So answer is 30. Then after 6 और 15 का LCM होगा 30. 6 और 30 का LCM होगा 30. Okay. So use it here 30, 30 and 30. Clear? And then after 10 with 10 is a 10. 10 with 15 is a 13. 10 with 30 is a 30. So use it here 30 and 30 again. 15 with 15 is a 15. 15 with 30 is a 30 LCM. And here it is 30. And 30 with 30 is also 30. Clear? So now check this answer of LCM. okay, in this table. All this value are belongs to the S30. There is no any such extra values we have, okay, other values we have which is not a part of S30. ठीक है, इस बॉक्स की सभी वैल्यू S30 के अंदर की ही है, ठीक है, इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ S30. 1 2 3 5 6 10 15 and 30 is only clear. So therefore we can say that LCM of AB, okay, LCM of AB means LUB of AB are also belongs to the S30. हमें प्रूव क्या करना है कि GCD and LCM दोनों S30 के अंदर कवर हो, and that is approved here. And therefore we can say that S30 comma D is a lattice as a poset. Okay, S30 comma D is a lattice as a poset. Clear? After that, write down the conclusions for that. In this above table, all elements are from S30. ठीक है, बॉक्स के अंदर की सभी वैल्यू S30 की ही है, ठीक है, all element are from the S30, and so that for all AB belongs to S30, for all AB belongs to S30, GLB of AB that is equal to GCD of AB and LUB of AB that is equal to LCM of AB are belongs to the S30, and therefore we can say that S30 comma D is a lattice as a poset. Okay, S30 comma D is a lattice as a poset. Clear? Here it is a divide relations. So for this divide relations, we'll use the GCD and LCM concept to check the GLB and LUB. Okay. And now next question is there n less than or equal to. Okay. N less than or equal to is a lattice is a poset or not. So here less than or equal to condition that. So for less than or equal to, we'll use the minimum and maximum for GLB and LUB respectively to derive to check the lattice is a poset or not. Clear? So first we have to prove that n less than or equal to is a poset or not, and we can easily verify that. Okay, less than or equal to is a reflexive, is an antisymmetric, and it is a transitive condition. Okay, these three conditions you can easily verify that. Clear? So just try it by yourself, and for any doubt you can ask me, and then after we'll prove that it is a lattice is a poset or not. Okay, so first try it by yourself and you can easily prove it. And now next step, okay, next conditions to check the lattice is a poset is a GLB and LUB. So here after that we'll prove that for all AB belongs to N, for all AB belongs to N means the number included in the N, 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. So for all AB belongs to N, GLB of AB. So here the relation is less than or equal to. So we'll use the condition for GLB as a minimum of AB and for LUB as a maximum of AB. Okay, as a maximum of AB because it is less than or equal to condition that. So therefore we can compare the two number. Okay, which one is a bigger value, which one is the smallest value. Okay, and we can identify minimum value comparison to the AB and maximum value comparison to the AB. Okay, therefore we are using the minimum and maximum. Why? Because we have less than or equal to condition that. If there is a divide, then we'll use the above table to check the answer or not, means GCD and LCM. But here it is less than or equal to, so therefore we are using the minimum of AB and maximum of AB. Okay, why? Because when we apply the conditions to this A and B, here B is a bigger value, A is a smaller value. So based on that, we can identify A is a minimum value and B is a maximum value. Okay, and that you have to check for all AB belongs to N. Clear? But here N is an infinite value set. Okay, this include infinite number. So we cannot make the pair of infinite value. Okay, so for this we'll check the general ideas. It is a true for all such possible pair or not. Clear? So here we have the two case when we consider any AB belongs to N. ठीक है, आप N में से कोई AB choose करो, तो we have the two conditions for that, either A less than or equal to B, okay, otherwise B less than or equal to A. तो A smaller value होगी, B bigger value होगी, otherwise B is a smaller value and A is a bigger value. Clear? We have two choices for that because we have perfect number. ठीक है, starting from 1 2 3 and so on. तो कोई भी आप दो नंबर उसमें चूज करो, का तो a लेस देन इक्वल टू b होगा, अदरवाइज b लेस देन और इक्वल टू a होगा. ठीक है, this two possibility only, and based on this two possibility we'll check now minimum and maximum. Okay, so either minimum of ab. Okay, what is the possibility of minimum and maximum? सपोज के फर्स्ट कंडीशन है a लेस देन और इक्वल टू b, तो मिनिमम ऑफ a b क्या होगा? दैट इज अ 1, मीन्स a itself. Okay, because a is a smaller value, that b is a bigger value. तो मिनिमम ऑफ a b क्या होगा? दैट इज a. और मैक्सिमम ऑफ a b क्या होगा? दैट इज a b. फॉर विच केस? a लेस देन और इक्वल टू b केस में. ठीक है, और सेकंड केस b लेस देन और इक्वल टू a. ठीक है, b लेस देन और इक्वल टू a. तो मिनिमम ऑफ ए बी क्या होगा? b इज नाउ स्मॉलर वैल्यू, तो मिनिमम ऑफ ए बी होगा b, और मैक्सिमम ऑफ ए बी क्या होगा? दैट इज a. एनी चॉइस यू कैन कंसिडर हियर. ओके, एनी नंबर you can consider from the natural line, any two number. Either you will get minimum of ab is equal to a, otherwise b, and second case maximum of ab is equal to b, otherwise a. क्लियर? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द कंडीशन, क्या है a लेस देन इक्वल टू b है या b लेस देन इक्वल टू a. ठीक है, सो नाउ ऑब्जर्व दिस आंसर. ठीक है, आपका आंसर क्या मिल रहा है कि कोई भी आप ए बी चूज करो. ठीक है, मिनिमम ऑफ ए बी आंसर क्या आ रहा है? दैट इज अ ए. ठीक है, मैक्सिमम ऑफ ए बी क्या है? दैट इज अ बी फॉर द केस 1, और केस 2 में आंसर क्या आ रहा है? मिनिमम ऑफ ए बी इज इक्वल टू बी और मैक्सिमम ऑफ ए बी इज इक्वल टू ए. तो आपने ए बी कहाँ से लिए? इट इज पार्ट ऑफ एन, और आपको आंसर भी क्या मिल रहा है? इट इज इन फॉर्म ऑफ ए एंड बी. व्हाट डज इट मीन? वी कैन इजीली से दैट GLB of AB is equal to minimum of AB, and LUB of AB that is equal to maximum of AB, that is always belongs to the n. Clear? It is a part of n only. There is no any number you will derive as a negative value, as a 0, as a 1 by 2, as a 5 by 2, which is a minimum and maximum for the two perfect number. Clear? Positive value that, so there is no any questions for negative answer. ठीक है, all are perfect number that, so there is no any questions for rational and irrational value. ठीक है, कि आपको आंसर 1/2 आएगा, आपको आंसर √2 आएगा, ऐसा तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं होता वहां पे. ठीक है, क्योंकि सभी चॉइस आपकी परफेक्ट नंबर की है. ठीक है, और पॉजिटिव भी है, तो नेगेटिव भी आंसर का कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है वहां पे. और स्टार्टिंग 1 से है तो 0 का भी कोई पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है आने की. ठीक है, okay, so all such values will be the perfect number, will be the positive, and therefore they always belongs to the n, and that is required to say it is lattice as a poset or not. Okay, we just check that the GLB of any two number from the set and LUB of any two number from the set, answer should exist belongs to the set again. Okay, belongs to the n. So here set is given that natural number, and the answer also belongs to the n, and therefore we can say that n less than or equal to is lattice as a poset. Why it is a poset? Because we can easily prove it is a partially ordered set, and the two conditions GLB of AB and LUB of AB are also satisfied here, and therefore we can say that n less than or equal to, relation is less than or equal to, is lattice as a poset. Clear? The second question, is there any doubt to anyone? So raise your query, questions, or any problem in this topic. So it is a proof of the second example. Okay, n less than or equal to is lattice is a poset or not. For a divide, we'll use the GCD LCM. For less than or equal to, we'll use the minimum and maximum. And now in the third question, we have the subset is that. Okay, and the set is here 2, 4, and 6. P of A is given that. A is given that. Two, 4, and 6. So let us check the is lattice is a poset or not. Okay. So here solution is not mentioned in this slide. Clear? You just write down all its important point. Otherwise, after the solution, you just take its screenshot. Okay. P of A. First, let us check the P of A. 2, 4, 6 entry is there, and P of A means subset. Okay, all possible subset of the A. So first entry is there 5, then after singleton 2, singleton 4, then after 6, then after 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, 6. Okay, and the last is 8. Clear? That is called P of A. और हमें क्या प्रूव करना है कि लेटाइस इज अ पोसेट और नॉट. तो पहले आप क्या प्रूव करोगे तो पोसेट है या नहीं. ओके, एंड वी कैन इजीली प्रूव इट. सो जस्ट ट्राई टू सॉल्व बाय योरसेल्फ. फर्स्ट प्रूव इट P of A subset is poset or not. Okay, poset or not, and try it. The type of questions we already done in this last lab, I think. So P of a subset is poset or not. First prove that, means you have to check the reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive condition, and all will be verified. And now next one is there for AB belongs to P of A. For all AB belongs to P of A, GLB of AB, and here it is subset relation is given that. Okay, for a divide we are using the GCD LCM. For a less than or equal to, we use the minimum maximum, and now for a subset we'll use the intersection A intersection B for a GLB, and for LUB of the two element AB belongs to P of A, we'll use the A union B. ठीक है, मीन्स आपको दो सेट का इंटरसेक्शन लेना है to define the GLB of these two element, and for LUB we'll derive the union A union B. ठीक है, so let us check this answer. Can we define or not, means all this intersection and union we can define or not. Let us check it. First we'll prepare one table. So let us consider one table here. ठीक है, फर्स्ट कंसिडर द डेटा. हमें यहाँ पे बाइंड करना है A इंटरसेक्शन B. ओके, एंड लेट्स चेक द GLB concept, means property of GLB. A intersection B, and how many values in this P of A? First entry is a 5, then after 2. Okay, यहाँ पे आपको सब रिप्लेस करनी है. And after 6, 2, 4, 4, 6 here, and then after 2, 6 and the capital A itself. ठीक है, and use this data in this column also. 5, then after 2, okay, 4, then after 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, 6 and the A itself. Clear? This is given data और हमें फाइंड करना है इंटरसेक्शन. ठीक है, फॉर ऑल पॉसिबल पेयर ऑफ द AB. तो फर्स्ट पेयर हमारी बनेगी 5 with 5 की. ठीक है, फर्स्ट कंसिडर 5 एंड मेक इट पेयर विथ 5, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, 6 एंड A. तो इंटरसेक्शन मीन्स अगर कोई कॉमन वैल्यू है दोनों सेट में, सो दैट इज आंसर. ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ द टू सेट. अगर उसमें कोई कॉमन एलिमेंट है तो वो आपका इंटरसेक्शन आंसर आएगा. ठीक है, सो 5 और 5 में कॉमन क्या है, दैट इज अ 5. क्लियर, इट इज अ 5. एंड नाउ 5 और 2 में कुछ भी कॉमन नहीं है, तो आंसर क्या आएगा, दैट इज ऑल्सो 5. 5 और 4 में, ठीक है, 5 इंटरसेक्शन 4, दैट इज ऑल्सो 5. क्लियर, 5 with 2, 4, there is no any common, so answer is a 5. That is a 5, 5. 5 और A में कॉमन क्या है, that is a 5. okay, no any common value. Or use this answer, okay, that we derive in the first row in this first column. ठीक है, यही आंसर आपको यहाँ पे रिप्लेस करना है, and that will be the same. Clear? Now consider second element 2. तो 2 और 2 में कॉमन क्या है? 2 itself. ठीक है, तो इंटरसेक्शन क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? 2. क्लियर? नाउ 2 और 4 में कॉमन क्या है? 2 with 4. तो नो एनी कॉमन वैल्यू, सो आंसर विल बी द 5. 2 और 6 में कॉमन क्या है? दैट इज नो एनी कॉमन नंबर, सो आंसर इज 5. रिमेंबर वन थिंग, हम यहाँ पे डिवाइड लेस देन और इक्वल टू अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे, ठीक है? वी आर यूजिंग द इंटरसेक्शन कंडीशन एंड यूनियन कंडीशंस टू टेक द जीएलबी एंड एलयूबी. ठीक है, तो आपको उस तरह से वो वैल्यू डिराइव करनी. क्लियर? अगर वहाँ पे डिवाइड है तो दैट शुड बी द एलिमेंट, दैट नंबर, दैट here it is a set. Singleton 2, singleton 4, singleton 6 are the set we have. Then after 2 with 2 4, तो उसमें 2 कॉमन है, तो यहाँ पे इंटरसेक्शन में आएगा 2. 2 with 4 6, तो नो एनी कॉमन नंबर, सो आंसर इज 5. 2 with 2 6 में कॉमन 2 है, सो आंसर इज 2. और 2 with a, ओके, सिंगलटन 2 इंटरसेक्शन कैपिटल A is here 2 6 4, okay, so answer will be the singleton 2. Clear? And use this answer in this column. Here it is a 5, then after 5, then after 2. Clear? 5, it is a 2, and that should be a 2 here. Clear? So it is answer of this one. And now next is there a singleton 4. So 4 with 4 में common क्या है? That is a 4. So यहाँ पे आएगा 4. Then after 4 with 6 में common कुछ नहीं है, 5. Then after 4 with 2 4, so answer is a 4. 4 with 4 6, answer is a 4. 4 with 2 6, answer will be 5, and 4 with a, answer will be the 4. Clear? So it is for the third row, and here using this value in the third column, there is a 4. Then after 4, it is a 5, and here it is a 4. Clear? And after that, singleton 6 with 6, the answer is a 6. Then after 2 4, answer will be 5. 4 6, answer will be 6. It is also 6, and here it is also 6. Clear? And now 2 4 with 6. Sorry, first write down this value here. That is always will be same, and it is a 6. Clear? 2 4 with 2 4, so answer is a 2 4 intersection. ठीक है? 2 4 with 4 6, तो 2 4 और 4 6 में आंसर क्या है? 2 4 और 4 6 में आंसर
4 5
is a 4 only. And then after 2 4 and 2 6, answer is a 2. Clear? 2 is a common value there. और 2 4 with a, 2 4 और a में कॉमन है 2 4. ठीक है?
2 4.
Yes, good. That is a 2 and 4. Clear? And use this value in this column here, that is a 2 4 after 4, then a singleton 2, and it is a 2 4. Clear? Next number is a 4 6, and intersection of 4 6 is itself 4 6, and then after 4 6 with 2 6, that is a singleton 6, because 6 उसमें common है, और 4 6 with a का common होगा 4 6 itself, and it is a singleton 6, and it is a 4 6. Clear? And now 2 6 with 2 6, answer is a 2 6, and 2 6 with a, answer is a 2 6, and it is a 2 6, and it is a itself. Clear? A और a का intersection क्या होगा? A itself. Clear? So this is where we can,
Yeah.
yes, through in. Okay, so this is where we can check the answer of intersection of all such possible pair from the P of A, and now we have to verify it. ठीक है, हमें चेक करना है कि सभी आंसर P of A में कवर हो है या नहीं है. ठीक है, it is belongs to the P of A or not, means it should be the part of P of A. Clear? So check this all answer in each box. 5 is repeated, 2 is repeated, 6 is repeated, 2 4 is repeated. Okay, then after a is one times here, so all such value, okay, all such values of this each box are belongs to the P of A. Okay, so therefore we can say that A intersection B means a GLB of AB, that is belongs to the P of A. Clear? So first condition is true, and now let us check the second condition. And in this second conditions, we'll check the A union B. Okay. So let us consider a table. Okay, so here data is there, A union B. First entry is a 5, then after 2, it is a 4, 6, 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, 6, and the A itself. And here you have to also write down it as a column, singleton 2, 4, 6, then after 2, 4, 4, 6, 2, 6, and A itself. Clear? So this is data to check the A union B, means the GLB of AB. So union लेना है means if it is any common number तो आपको एक ही बार use करना है, and collect means make a collection of all these number, okay, in the one set. That is called union. So 5 with 5 का union होगा 5, ठीक है. 5 और 2 का union होगा, okay. 5 and 2, that will be the 2 only. Clear? We cannot write 5 comma 2. Clear? Just consider 2 only. Then after 2 with 5 with 4, that is a 4. 5 with 6, it is a 6. 5 with 2 4, union hoga 2 4. 5 with 4 6, union is a 4 6, that is a 2 6. And 5 or A ka union hoga A itself. Clear? And use this data in this column also. That is a 2 here, that is a 4, that is a 6, that is a 2 4. After 2 6, sorry, 4 6, and then after 2 6 and the A. Clear? And now change the number 2 with 2 का union, that is a 2. 2 with 4 का union, that is a 2 4. ठीक है, दोनों नंबर को आपको कंबाइन करना है. 2 with 2 6 का union होगा 2,6. 2 with 2 4, और 2 एक दो बार रिपीट हो रहा है तो आपको वन टाइम ही लेना है. ठीक है. नाउ 2 with 4 6, तो 2 with 4 6 का union होगा 2 4 6. ठीक है, एंड 2 4 6 क्या है, that is a capital A, so you can use this notation here, otherwise you can write 2 4 6 form. Okay, and then after 2 with 2 6, so that is a 2 6, 2 is a common, and 2 with A का union क्या होगा, A itself. ठीक है, क्योंकि A में 2 already use हो रहा है. And use this value to this column, that is a 2 6, that is a 2 4, then after A 2 6 and the A. Clear? And now 4 with 4, so union will be 4, not a 4 comma 4. Okay, that is a 4 only. Then 4 with 6, that is a 4 6. Clear? 4 with 2 4, that is a 2 4. 4 with 4 6, that is a 4 6. And 4 with 2 6, that is a 2 4 6. And 2 4 6 को आप क्या कह सकते हो, that is capital A. And 4 with A, that is a A itself. And now use this in this column, 4 6 here, that is a 2 4, that is a 4 6. Okay, then after A and A itself. Clear? And now 6 with 6, that is a 6. 6 with 2 4, so it is a 2 4 6, it is capital A, that is a 4 6, and it is a 2 6, that is a capital A. Now write down here the data, 4 6, 2 6, capital A. Then after 2 4 with 2 4, so union will be 2 4. 2 4 with 2 6, तो 4 कॉमन है, वो एक ही बार आएगा और आंसर बनेगा 2 4 6. और 2 4 6 क्या है, that is a. And 2 4 with 2 6, so answer will be 2 4 6 again, so it is also A. And 2 4 with A, so 2 4 is also the part of A, so it is union will be the A itself. Clear? So यहाँ पे 2 4, that is a, sorry, that is a 2 4 with A, and after A, and then after A. Clear? And now 4 6 with 4 6, so union will be 4 6. And 4 6 with 2 6 का union होगा A, that is also A. Write down here A and A. Clear? And now 2 6 with 2 6 का union होगा 2 6, that is a capital A, that is also A, and it is A. Clear? So this is where we can check the union of two elements to set A union B. And now check the answer of this all value which we derive in this each box. And we can check that all these value are the part of P of A. Okay, means it is belongs to the P of A. There is no any such another set that we derived here which is not a part of P of A. Okay, all this value, all this answer are belongs to the P of A. So therefore we can say that, okay, we can say that here GLB of AB, okay, that is equal to A intersection B, that is belongs to the P of A, and LUB means LUB of AB means A union B, that is also belongs to P of A. Clear? GLB of AB and LUB of AB, it is also belongs to the given set. Okay, so therefore we can say that P of A subset, okay, P of a subset is the lattice as a poset. Clear? It's called lattice as a poset. And this is a proof of this question. This proof is not given in this slide. Okay, so if it is required, take the screenshot of this proof. Otherwise, if there is no any requirement, just skip it. Okay? This is a proof of that. First, you have to try it फॉर रिफ्लेक्सिव एंटी सिमेट्रिक ट्रांजिस्टिव आपको वहां पे प्रूव करना है पहले, ठीक है, और बाद में दो कंडीशन आपको ऐड करनी है. क्लियर? फर्स्ट ए इंटरसेक्शन बी. व्हाई वी आर यूजिंग ए इंटरसेक्शन बी? बिकॉज द सेट इज गिवन दैट एज अ एलिमेंट. ओके, singleton 2, singleton 4, 2 4 4 6 and so on. So therefore we are using A intersection B. Clear? So सभी पेयर आपको बनानी है, तो that we can manage by using the table only. ठीक है, so prepare such type of table and you can easily check all this value from this table. Okay, and we can say that all values are belongs to the P of A. Okay, so take the screenshot of this page and then after next page. अगर जरूरी है तो ठीक है, इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी दैट कि आपको स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है, ठीक है, बट इट इज द सॉल्यूशन. And now next is that this one. ठीक है, intersection union, it is a concept of 12 science and we can easily identify intersection and union of any set. Okay, there is no any difficulties there. Clear? So this is solution of this question. Is there any doubt to anyone now in this topic? Yes, is there any doubt to anyone?
સર આ 2 4 6 વેલ્યુ હોય ડિફોલ્ટ જ હોય.
It is the one counter example that if we change this value 1 2 and 3, okay, so we have to create a P of A for a 1 2 3 case. Okay, if we consider x y z, then we get P of A as a x y means 5 singleton x, singleton y, singleton z and so on. Clear? It is just counter example for a 2 4 6 data. Three values we have as a 2 4 6. उसकी जगह हम 1 2 3 लिख देते हैं तो P of A चेंज हो जाएगा. ओके, उसका एलिमेंट चेंज हो जाएगा. इफ यू कंसीडर 1 2 3 केस, तो P of A क्या बनेगा? P of A will be 5. ओके, फर्स्ट एंट्री इज 5, देन आफ्टर 1 2, then after 3, and now the pair will be 1 2, then after 1 3 2 3 और बाद में आएगा कैपिटल है. ठीक है, तो एज पर द सेट वी कैन क्रिएट अ P of A. ठीक है, एंड बेस्ड ऑन द P of A we can define the intersection and union. ठीक है, so it is just counter value one. Clear? And now next question is there, one example is given that n comma d. N comma d. So let us check the answer. First, we can easily prove it is a poset. Okay, we can easily prove that it is satisfy the reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive condition, means it is a poset. Okay, तो पहले आपको ये प्रूव करना है यहाँ पे कि ये पोसेट है, और आप इजीली उसको प्रूव कर पाओगे क्योंकि हमने काफ़ी सारे एग्जाम्पल इस टाइप के सॉल्व किए हैं इन द कंसेप्ट ऑफ पोसेट. So try it by yourself. First, prove that n comma d is poset. Okay. And now let's check for the lattice is a poset or not. Means we have n is can define the positive entry perfect number. This is n. And now for all a comma b belongs to n. Okay. You have to check that GLB of AB. तो यहाँ पे रिलेशन क्या है, डिवाइड रिलेशन है. तो फॉर द GLB of AB we'll use the GCD of AB. Okay, and for LUB of AB we'll use the LCM of AB. क्लियर. अब फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल हमारा था S30, D. ठीक है, एंड उसमें हमने क्या किया था कि वी कंसिडर फर्स्ट S30 and then after you have to prepare one table. I prepare this table because it is 8 value only in the S30, 8 or 9 I think. So we can easily prepare such table and we can easily identify how many pair is possible there. But here it is the n is given that, and which include the infinite number. Okay, इस कितने नंबर है इसमें, इनफाइनाइट वैल्यूज है. तो इस केस में वो जो बॉक्स वाला केस है मीन्स टेबल वाला केस है वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. ठीक है, क्योंकि हम इनफाइनाइट पेयर बना नहीं सकते. क्लियर, वी कैन नॉट डिफाइन द इनफाइनाइट पेयर्स. So we'll use a general case here. Okay, simple mathematics we'll use here to check the GCD and LCM R belongs to n or not. ठीक है, अगर वो n के अंदर है तो there is no any need to check that it is a true for all AB or not. ठीक है, that will be always a true. So here it is n is given that it include a set of natural number, and now consider all AB belongs to n. कोई भी पेयर आप बनाओ. ठीक है, कोई भी नंबर, कोई भी दो नंबर आप यूज करो as AB belongs to n and check it GCD. ठीक है, so for AB belongs to n, now check the GCD of these two number. ठीक है, कोई भी आप माइंड में दो नंबर ले लो. ठीक है, n में से, और उसका GCD निकालो. ठीक है, ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन डिवाइजर. तो वो जो आंसर है वो हमेशा परफेक्ट नंबर ही आएगा. ठीक है, दैट इज ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर दैट. वो कभी जीरो नहीं आएगा. ठीक है, कोई भी दो नंबर का GCD कभी जीरो नहीं होता. क्लियर, जब भी हम n में से चूज करना है तब. ठीक है, तो हमें AB की चॉइस n में से लेनी है. ठीक है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 एंड सो ऑन. एंड नाउ चेक इट GCD. उसका GCD आप चेक करो. तो वो जो आंसर है, ठीक है, आप कोई भी दो नंबर ले लो एज ए एंड बी अपने माइंड में, एंड नाउ चेक द आंसर, चेक द GCD. तो GCD जो है वो पॉजिटिव आंसर ही आएगा हमेशा. ठीक है, व्हेन वी कंसीडर AB बिलोंग्स टू n, तो इट इज पॉजिटिव आंसर. वो कभी जीरो नहीं आएगा, कभी नेगेटिव नहीं आएगा. तो व्हाट डज इट मीन, इट इज ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर. ठीक है, दो परफेक्ट नंबर का GCD ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर दैट. ठीक है, GCD ऑफ टू परफेक्ट नंबर, इट इज ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर दैट. वो कभी 1/2 नहीं आएगा, कभी भी 3/2 नहीं आएगा, कभी √2 नहीं आएगा. इट इज ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर दैट. तो फॉर ऑल AB बिलोंग्स टू n, for all AB belongs to n, we can easily say that GCD of the two number always belongs to n. For counter example, you can add here. Let us take A equal to 3 and B equal to 2. Okay, 3 and 2 belongs to n, and now find GCD of the 3 and 2. So GCD क्या होगा, it is 1. Okay, 1 is the common factor that, तो divisor 1 है common उसमें. 3 into 1, 2 into 1. Clear? So 1 is the answer. तो 1 किस में है, it is belongs to n. ठीक है, तो वी कैन इजीली से दैट कि कोई भी दो नंबर आप यूज करो, कोई भी, यहाँ पे मैंने पेयर ली 3 and 2, आप कोई दूसरी पेयर लो, तो जो आंसर आपको मिलेगा वो n के अंदर ही होगा। ठीक है, दैट इज ऑब्वियस, दैट इज अ ट्रू। So GCD of AB belongs to n for all AB belongs to n, and similarly LCM of AB belongs to, means LCM of two number, that is also belongs to n. Why it is belongs to n? You can use the same data here. Let's take A equal to 3 and B equal to, let us take 5. Okay, let's change the data. A equal to 3, B equal to 5. Both are belongs to n. And now check it LCM, least common multiple between 3 and 5. तो 3 और 5 में कॉमन मल्टीपल है 1, 3 into 1, 1 into 5, and that will use one time only. So 3 into 5 into 1 will be the 15. Okay, so 3 और 5 का LCM होगा 15, और 15 is also belongs to n. Clear? 15 is also belongs to n. So for any two number, okay, belongs to n, any pair you can consider here. ठीक है, कोई भी दो नंबर आप ले सकते हो n में से, तो उसका LCM का जो आंसर है LCM, दैट ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर, और जो मिलेगा आपको वैल्यू आंसर मिलेगा वो हमेशा परफेक्ट नंबर ही होगा और कभी भी जीरो नहीं होगा। ठीक है, कोई भी दो पॉजिटिव नंबर का प्रोडक्ट जीरो नहीं होता। क्लियर? सो दैट इज नॉट अ जीरो, दैट नेगेटिव भी पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है। ठीक है, क्योंकि दो पॉजिटिव नंबर का LCM कभी भी नेगेटिव नहीं होता। क्लियर? दैट इज ऑलवेज अ पॉजिटिव दैट। एंड दो परफेक्ट नंबर, ओके, एनी टू परफेक्ट नंबर का LCM ऑलवेज अ परफेक्ट नंबर ही होता है। ठीक है, दैट इज अ ट्रू इन मैथमेटिक्स एंड दैट इज स्टैंडर्ड रिलेशन। So LCM of any two number, that is also belongs to the n. Clear? So we can easily say that, we can easily prove it by any counter example. A GCD of AB belongs to n and LCM of AB belongs to the n, and therefore we can say that n comma d is lattice as a poset. Okay, n comma d is a lattice as a poset. Clear? So take the screenshot of the solution. This is a answer of the n comma d is a lattice or not. पहला आपको प्रूव करना है पोसेट। ठीक है, वो आप इजीली प्रूव कर पाओगे। 3 कंडीशन ही जस्ट चेक करनी है, एंड आफ्टर दैट राइट दिस conclusion here, why GCD and LCM are belongs to n. Clear? It is also belongs to n. So this is a solution of this. Okay, and after that next question is there S24 comma D. Okay, तो हमने प्रूव किया S30 comma D in the first question. There is similar one S24 comma D. Clear? S24, so first derive the S24 and then after prepare a table. Okay, इसमें आप टेबल प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो। ठीक है, बिकॉज इट इज लिमिटेड वैल्यू सेट। ओके, कौन सी वैल्यू आएगी S24 में? In the S24 we consider the divisor are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then after 6 into 4 is 24, then after 8. Okay, then after 12 and 24. Clear? This is at 8 value is there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 and 6, 8, 12 and 24. क्लियर? सो फर्स्ट आपको इसमें प्रूव करना है पोसेट। ठीक है, फर्स्ट प्रूव दैट S24 comma D is a poset or not. ठीक है, means check the reflexive, anti-symmetric and transistor, and then after for A comma B belongs to S24. ठीक है, for all AB belongs to S24. GLB of AB, that is the GCD of AB, and LUB of AB, that is equal to LCM of AB. ठीक है, GLB के लिए GCD डिफाइन करना है, और LUB लिख LCM, ठीक है। सो प्रिपेयर द टेबल ऑफ GCD ऑफ AB, prepare the table of GCD of AB and check that the values of GCD are belongs to S30 or not. ठीक है, आपने बुक में प्रिपेयर करो एंड देन आई विल आस्क टू एनीवन फॉर द वैल्यूज। Okay, so try it by yourself. Prepare the table of GCD of each pair. GCD of two number. Okay, numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. And here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. For any doubt, you can ask me. We can find GCD if you have any problem. Okay, for D2D student. Otherwise,